All right, thank you all for coming today. My speech today is going to be on the World Cup. So, for all of you guys that don't know about the World Cup, it happened this past summer. It happens every 4 years. It took place in Brazil this year, and the two teams in the finals, which is the game I'm going to be focusing on, were Brazil and Germany. Or Argentina and Germany. One of the quotes that I found was that it's an incredible feeling for us. The dream has become reality. And that was by Mario Götze, which was the guy that scored the game-winning goal in the finals. Just a little bit about my past in the World Cup. I've been following it since 2006, so that would be the last 3 World Cups. My opinion, well, my thesis for this would be that the World Cup is the most coveted sports trophy in the world, due to its exclusiveness and its worldwide impact. So first I'm going to talk about what the World Cup is. Second, talk about the history, their social values that tie into that, and fourth, what it means to contemporary American society. So first, exclusiveness. The best player in this year's World Cup was Lionel Messi. He won the Golden Boot. And one quote that I had from him that really impacted me was, he said after receiving the Golden Boot means nothing to me without the World Cup. So even though that's the World Cup's MVP trophy in a way, he said that it meant nothing without the World Cup. A lot of people compared Messi to the greats Pele and Maradona, and they said that the only thing holding Messi back from achieving their standard is the lack of winning the World Cup. And being that close made it really big for him. Another big thing about the World Cup is that you have the pressure of an entire nation on your back. Not only in America that we see this year, but a lot of other countries, football, what they call it, is their main sport. And they start when they're little kids and everyone plays football, and it's a big part of their society. Second quote I had about the history, Oscar Wilde, an Irish football player, said, "Rugby is a game for barbarians played by gentlemen, and soccer is a game for gentlemen played by barbarians," which symbolizes the passion needed to play soccer and how much it means to them in Europe. The last 3 games of the World Cup finals have gone into overtime, 2006, 2010, and 2014, one of them going to PKs. So it's really a hard fought out match, not many goals, and really it's the team that grits out the win that usually comes out on top. My third point would be the worldwide impact. One quote I found for that by Claudio Reyna, a former U.S. national team captain, was, "It's the only sport that's played in every country, and it's the most popular sport in 90% of those countries. And to top it off, the World Cup is the most viewed tournament in the world." So it shows how powerful just the tournament in general, which lasts a month, is across the country or across the world. Everyone watches it. It helps different people from different ethnicities connect to each other. I know that personally I had a exchange student 3 years ago, and when he was living in my house, like most of what I related to him in was soccer. We went out and played soccer, talked about soccer. He got me a soccer jersey from Denmark, so that was really cool. And I think the biggest part was that most tournaments run every year, like NBA Finals every year, NHL, Stanley Cup every year, but World Cup only happens every 4 years. And only 18 people win it every 4 years, so there hasn't been that many since the creation of the World Cup in 1930. So in conclusion, we can see that not only the World Cup impacts the worldwide population, but also in the U.S. Over the summer, I know my parents and a lot of other people took off work to watch some of the U.S. games when they were fortunate enough to stay in the tournament. I went out to Buffalo Wild Wings with my friends, watched the game. It was a really big deal, and it was packed like an hour before the game started. It means so much to the players and fans, and I think that's why it's one of the most coveted trophies. So we talked about today the history, what it means, when it was created, and what it means to contemporary American society. So I just want to leave you with the last quote. Soccer is much, much more than life and death for most people. And that was by Billy Shankly, former Liverpool coach, and that just shows how much it meant to him and the soccer community. So thank you guys all for coming, and that's everything.